I can honestly say that I wasn't expecting to end this little grow with a hurricane, but that is what happened. Welcome to the Hippie Geeks. Let's take a look at our latest grow in the Spider Farmer G12 indoor hydroponic grow system and talk about what just happened over the weekend. After finishing up the last grow in this little unit, I took a bit of a break before starting up a new batch of seeds. Life has been pretty nuts, and our oldest daughter came to visit from the mainland after getting married, which was pretty awesome. I finally found the time to put some more seeds in here, and I decided to try out some lemon balm on the left side of the unit and some coneflowers on the right side. I also put a single lychee seed into the lower right spot, although I really didn't expect that one to even try to germinate. Spoiler warning, it absolutely didn't. I have actually tried to grow the same batch of coneflowers in this unit before and they didn't germinate at all, but I decided to try them one more time in here as we would really like to get some started. At the same time that I was trying to sprout these in here this time, Lindsay also put a batch of them into some soil to see if she could get them to sprout. A little while into the process with this batch of plants, the lemon balm all sprouted, which you can see on the screen, and even after I gave them another week and a half, none of the coneflowers popped up, and even though I left them in there the whole time, not a single one sprouted. None of the ones that Lindsay tried in the soil popped up either, so it looks like we just ended up with a batch of seeds that were no good. That can happen from time to time, though it is pretty rare. I finally decided that they were not going to sprout at all, and I just moved the camera to face the lemon balm seedlings so that I could watch them more closely. I should have pulled the camera back some, as the footage is a bit more blurry than I would like, and that is really just because I have the camera too close. That is something that I will watch out for in the future when I try to sprout another batch of seedlings. Well, that is, if any of my gear still works after it all dries out. Hawaii just got brushed by another hurricane, and this one ripped the roof off of my studio, and it may have ruined everything that was in there. That is still a week or so away from the video that we are watching at this point, but it is coming and it is going to actually kill all of these seedlings. We knew that the hurricane was on its way, and I did everything that I could to get us ready, and for the most part we made it through without too much damage. This hurricane wasn't all that powerful as far as these things go, only a Category 1 when it passed by the southern point of the island, strengthening to a Category 2, but the problem is that it was moving very, very slowly, only about moving west at about 8 miles per hour. That means that the wind and the weather were just sitting on top of us, and here on the property we were seeing sustained winds in the 25 to 30 mile an hour range, with gusts up into the high 50s and low 60 miles an hour. The gusts were a lot more sustained than the last storm that we went through, however, and the property was getting pretty beat up and we lost a lot of branches and even some trees. At this point, it looks like a good-sized branch smacked into the structure and ripped the roof open, and the wind and rain did the rest. I am not sure when the damage happened, but I went down there to check at 4 in the morning and discovered what was happening, and had to decide what to try to save, and what I just had to leave in there to ride out the storm. I stuffed everything that I could into the rigs that we have down there, with the knowledge that I wouldn't really be able to deal with it until the morning. All of my electronics were soaked, the server, my monitor, the networking gear, all of my grow lights, all of our tools and car parts, all of the things that we were storing, everything. What a damn mess. Looking at the local folks that have rain gauges, we know that we got at least 12 inches of rain and possibly up to 15 inches over the 24 hours or so that we were having rain dumped on us. Some parts of the island got hit even worse, and I believe the highest amount I have seen was 27 inches of rain over the course of the storm. At one point, there was at least 4 inches of standing water in the studio. It was coming down so fast that it couldn't rush out the door fast enough. Well, the storm finally calmed down, and this morning we went down there to salvage what we could and get a tarp over the roof to keep rain from getting in there. These seedlings didn't make it, and to be honest at this point, I am not sure what is going to make it. We have fans going all over the place, and I just need to wait to see what will turn back on and what will not. I am not sure if the G12 is going to work, but if it does, I will be setting up another set of seedlings so that we can try again. I still have some more footage to keep videos coming this week, but a lot of my actual time is going to be spent figuring out just how screwed we are with all of this stuff. There are actually 2 more hurricanes headed this way, but the models currently say that they should fade away before they actually hit us, and I really hope that they do. I don't want to have to deal with another big storm right now, but it is what it is. With all of that said, we are going to keep going, and as long as this unit is working, we are going to start another grow in it. I hope you have all had a better weekend than we have, but even with as bad as all of this has been, I am mostly just happy that we all made it through the storm safe and sound, as that is all that really matters. With all of the broken branches and trees, something could have come down on our heads, and this story would have been a heck of a lot more sad. Thanks for watching the video, and make sure to give your loved ones a hug, as you never know when a storm is going to blow into your life and change everything. A big thank you to Spider Farmer for sending over the G12 indoor hydroponic grow system, and if you want to check out this unit or any of their other gear for yourself, make sure to click on the links to their website in the video description down below, and use the discount code GEEKS at checkout to get 8% off your entire order.